Hello, YTPC. This is Steve, and you're watching Smoking Cardboard. I am smoking some Esoterica Woodbridge. If I remember anything about these labels, I think this is from 2020. This was a trade Jim Midwest pipe smoker, or his channel's name something similar to that. I really have been wanting to try more and more of the aromatics from Esoterica because I like the Cardiff so much. So I'm really grateful that he was willing to do a trade with me so I could try it. Anywho, first smoke, it's just what I wanted to try, and I don't get very many opportunities to smoke. I don't know, I might have had one opportunity to smoke since the last time I did a video. I am gonna start the trek for a vacation tomorrow, and I am very much in need of a vacation. Certainly rest. So I'm very excited about that. I will try to do a video. Maybe I can get the misses in a video. Anywho, first impressions of this is it's pretty different than the Cardiff, in the sense that the Cardiff didn't have any Cavendish. It was just Virginia with the topping on it, from what I understand. This one has Cavendish on there. This one looked like it had been aged for a while. Like there was the I just call it mold because that's what it is. There's some mold of age on there. I'm trying to think of the other term that everyone calls it, the sparkly dust. You know, sometimes you can see crystallization of sugars on tobacco. But a lot of times it's mold too. And not all mold is super dangerous. And I think it was, I heard Smoking Pipes talking about one time that made good enough sense to me, in that if it doesn't smell off, then it's probably fine. And this smelled fine. It wasn't like a big white fluffy mold, just like a hazy dusting on stuff. Anywho, enjoying it. The tastes are nice, pleasant. It tastes like an aged tobacco. The flavoring is I can taste it on the tongue, and my smelling, retrohaling, but it's not strong. Like, it's not like full flavor, medium. And the tobacco flavors are almost not there. I mean, it tastes like aromatic tobacco, but not getting grassy, I'm not getting any woody. I'm not getting any burley, nutty flavors. This you're just kind of getting like a tartness of like the licorice with a sweetness of maybe a little bit of like it could be a touch of fruit, but maybe something else. I don't know. I'm not really good with all the flavorings. And it doesn't say on here, and I didn't look it up, so sorry. Sorry, I'm worthless. So anyway, tasty. I hope it smells good. Can't ever smell room note when you're smoking. I don't understand quite all the reasons behind that, but you got no idea what it smells like in the room. I think that was one of the most eye-opening things going to a pipe strom was getting the side stream smoke off other people's pipes. And some of them were just like, oh, that smells great. And others were like, yeah, it smells like what I thought it would smell. I think it was the Simply Orange from Watch the Cigar that some people kept smoking at Vegas that I kept being like, oh, that smells so good. Anywho, I should get down to business. Business being, I felt like I should, I don't know, answer Ed's question. Ed started making videos very shortly after I did. Number of us did. AA Pipe Man Luke and Peter Piper Truelight, he started making videos, and just before me, Carl Newton Piper was making them, and Sean Victorian Piper. And that was funny because I met Sean and Carl after they had already been making videos, and they had so many subs, it seemed like such a following that I thought they were experienced pipe smokers. But like Sean, I think I had smoked pipe longer than him. So I think as a new pipe smoker, there is a little bit of everyone's trying to be helpful and trying to be share what they're experiencing and what they're learning. But it seems like the more experience you get in pipe smoking, the more better information you're able to provide to other people, useful information. And it could be as simple as, well, it depends on you because everyone's so different. Anyway, really getting on a tangent here. So Ed, 3-year anniversary of making videos. I don't need to be entered into the GA, but I thought it was an interesting question. What is the YTPC? It's always funny because I try to explain it to other people, and I say it's an online community where we smoke our pipes and talk about stuff and our friends. And it's kind of hard to explain to people that never experienced such a thing, where becoming friends with online strangers is kind of like, no, that's bad. That's bad news. You don't give your address to online people. But, I am smoking this Grand Duke Dr. Grabeau, given to me by the great pipe ninja, Cliff. I think it's Cliff. Anywho, that was more a surface level explanation. Personally, I find the YTPC a community of friends that provide me an opportunity to verbally process and provide feedback to some of that verbal processing. I get to listen to other people verbally process, mull those thoughts over. I also get to witness good people doing good things. And some sort of, we might say, brotherhood, connection without needing to know someone intimately. There's definitely a real connection, even though I might not know really all that much about a lot of people. And it's been great to meet some people in person or talk to them through chats. Been some really rewarding relationships. So, the other question was Chad, yardism. Chad puts a lot of what he's thinking out there for everyone to hear. But he also kind of strikes me as a pretty quiet guy. He wanted people to take the term balance and talk about it. Provide some insight into whatever the word balance brings to you. And I haven't seen any other posts in this way yet, so I thought I would try to do this before I went on vacation. Initially, when I heard balance, you kind of think of the different ways that these words mean. It's very evident with trying to say sentences through translators that, man, a lot of our words can mean a lot of different things in other languages. And I think the form of balance that's interesting to talk about would be balance in the term of ourselves, our physical, spiritual, whatever makes you state. And the interesting part about the balance of people's lives is that balance doesn't mean perfectly distributed, but it seems to be balance is enough good stuff in your life to keep you growing as a good person. And I'm not sure that we're really good at always prioritizing things to have balance in our lives. Whether it's balance of responsibilities between what your spouse does and what you do, balance in inputs and outputs, whether that's your physical health, what's making you feel good physically, or mentally, what you're inputting, what you're consuming, YouTube videos, words that other people are saying, what you're contributing, putting out with words, constructive, destructive. We're all operating off of all of these things. And it's clear when some people are very much out of balance because they won't operate correctly. And sometimes it's hard to tell you when you're out of balance until something goes wrong. And you feel it. And other times people try to tell you that you're out of balance and you'll ignore them. That's not very helpful either. And maybe it's because you don't know any way to fix it. And there's times where you got to, for a period of time, live out of balance. Work harder than you can maintain for a long period of time. Sleep less than the amount of sleep that your body needs. Spend less time thinking about the things that you need to think about to deal with the problems that you face on a daily basis. Certainly helps to have balance when you're with other people that can help in those types of times when you're out of balance, and they can help restore that. I don't know. I could talk a long time. Probably not super beneficial. I find some of the hardest things for me to balance is internal perception of myself. Accuracy of your thoughts and perceptions can be more important sometimes and some things than other things. But I think not accurately perceiving yourself can really do a disservice to yourself, and either over-evaluating yourself or under-evaluating yourself. I think that a lot of people are holding themselves back to being the best person they can be. And I struggle with that. I really do. And that's balancing the negative thoughts about myself versus the positive. So, I guess if you haven't taken the opportunity to encourage yourself through the things that you do, and you're much better at discouraging yourself in the things that you do, it's a good time to apply some balance. All right. I think I've talked for like half an hour, way too much time. If you made it all the way through, congrats. You win nothing, but I appreciate you regardless if you watched all the way to the end or not. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.